Welcome back to the Kearsarge Chronicle. Susan Lichty is here with me, and Susan is the president of the Soo Nipi
Quilters Guild.
Quilters Guild. Well, you had the most fabulous quilt show, and I looked around and I saw a magnificent one that you did.
Yes.
It's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Where did you get your fabrics?
A variety of places. There are a lot of quilt stores in New Hampshire.
Some of them look tropical.
Yes, that seems to be the trend for newer quilts, if people want to do something contemporary.
How long have you been a quilter?
Well, I made my first quilt when I was 16 from directions in a book, and since that time I've progressed a little bit and made quite a few different quilts, but taking classes and...
Was anyone in your family a quilter?
No.
Isn't that interesting that you just love to do it? Yeah. Now, in looking around when I came to the show, I noticed that a great many of these, and especially the large ones, are all hand quilted, not machine quilted.
Yes. Some people prefer to do the handwork, and some do it strictly by machine.
Well, is there still such a thing as a quilting bee, where people all get together and
probably not that I know of in this area, but
yeah. How long has the guild been organized?
The guild started in 1982 with a group of local women in the Newport area, and they have done good things since that time. We're a nonprofit, and we perform a lot of charities for agencies in the area in need.
Well, how do you mean?
Well, we make quilts for the latest thing. Our quilt charity this year is the Turning Point Women's Shelter here in Newport. Next week we'll be donating approximately 30 quilts to them for women and children to use in the shelters. How
very generous.
We've done that for the Claremont Turning Points. We've made Christmas stockings for their people in shelters, for all age groups, for the children, teenagers.
And that is so extraordinary, because it's not just the warmth, it's the gift of beauty.
Exactly.
The color.
And to know that someone took the time to make that.
And I guess for some, especially children, it may be the first thing like that they've ever owned.
Right.
Oh, that's wonderful. How does someone get involved? I mean, if suppose someone moves to the area and they do quilt or would like to know how to quilt, what do they do?
Well, we try to get the word out about our group. This will help, having this little bit of televised advertising. But we meet at the Sugar River Bank Community Room here in Newport. We meet on the third Thursday of the month. At 10 o'clock. We have a short business meeting and then have a workshop, or have someone come in and show us a new technique or how to do something. And show and tell is always part of our meeting, which is
sounds like kindergarten.
Fun part. Yes, yes.
Well, Susan, do you have a phone number or something that we could post so people that are watching, could you give it to us?
Yes, now.
Yeah, please.
You can call myself at 603-863-7119.
And that's Susan Lichty.
That's correct.
Well, I'm so glad that you came and shared this with us, and I love the thought of your community work. I think that's wonderful, and you're spreading a lot of beauty around, so thank you very, very much. When TKC returns, Scott Fabry of the Lake Sunapee Region VNA and Hospice instructs us on setting up a fitness program. But first, these encouraging words from the very fit businesses that support our show. So please stay with us.